I ain't even mean. I ain't even mean to hit the button. All right, I think we're good. All right, what up, though? It's Brian's World. Brian's World live here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and follow or whatever. Look, I was gonna try. I was gonna try to act like I've been doing this for a while, but nah, this is something. This is something new. But it's dope. It's good to be here. It's cool to have another platform and just kind of just enjoy things, just kind of just talk. You know what I mean? So I'm still kind of testing the system out. So I just figured. Well, I mean, I'd rather just find something to talk about as opposed to just saying whatever. And I was kind of caught. I ain't gonna say off guard, but I was kind of surprised a little bit to get like a good surprise. Like I was excited, I should say, to wake up to the news that analysts and like officials are now saying that like the death toll for the novel coronavirus is going to be significantly lower than they initially thought. Now, initially they had said what 200,000 people, will will lose their lives, for lack of better words. But earlier today, well, let's start with a couple of days ago because I want to say that was Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday, which was yesterday, they had dropped down the number like from 200,000 to 82,000 people. And then this morning they had dropped it down to 60,000 people. Now it's a good trend. Like, well, that sounds so crazy to hear. You know what I'm saying? Or like borderline disgusting to say even. But it. I'm just happy that that it's not as bad as it was in the beginning. And like I said on Twitter, one death, is one too many, and it's the end of the world for families, for a particular family and friends and stuff like that. So one death is enough. But to go from 200 to 60,000 today, that is something that I think is a trend that I hope can continue to get lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. You know what I mean? And just after a while, we would have found a way to beat this thing. Now, the only thing that kind of threw me off really is I don't want it to seem like okay, we can go back to normal now. Nah, like you can't do that. And like I heard on CNN earlier, you got to give credit to you got to say you can't just say that the numbers have dropped down. You got to say why they have dropped down, and it's because of the social distancing and people kind of just staying away from each other and stuff like that. So I just don't want to go back to normal before we're supposed to, and I guess it can kind of be a reminder. This can kind of serve as a reminder or just your daily reminder, like, yo, like, nah, we ain't out of this yet, and we got to continue to do what we need to do so we can help those numbers continue to go down. So that's like one of the top stories of today. Let's see how this looks.